Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis. As we kick off the trading week, looks like it's going to be a pretty rough day if you're an investor in Hims and Hers. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Nathan. That's right. Hims and Hers shares are down 15% in the pre-market as the telehealth company pulls a copycat version of Wegovy's weight loss pill. We talked about this last week. There's been a lot of drama playing out in the weight loss space. But basically last week, Hims and Hers came out and they said we have a $50 a month pill that will compete with Wegovy's version of the pill, which is much more expensive. Novo Nordisk, which makes Wegovy, called the pill illegal, said it threatened patient safety. The FDA then pledged to crack down on copycat weight loss drugs. So Hims and Hers got back under the spotlight. The Department of Health and Human Services also said it referred Hims and Hers to the Department of Justice for possible violations of federal law. So a lot of blowback on Hims and Hers, shares down 15%. So those shares are down. Novo Nordisk, which is making the key pill that Hims and Hers was going to try and create a copycat of, those shares are up 6%. And I'm going to just tie this back into Super Bowl because we cannot, we just have to on Monday, right?
Sure.
Yesterday, Novo Nordisk aired its first ever Super Bowl ad for Wegovy. DJ Khaled, Daniel Brooks, Kenan Thompson all aired in it. That just shows you how big the weight loss market is. They're spending big money on these Super Bowl ads because they are all in.
Okay, well, I don't know if there were any Kroger ads in the. Pretty sure there weren't, but we are seeing some changes coming at Kroger this morning, Dan.
That's right. In London here, I couldn't quite stay up, so I can neither confirm nor deny any Kroger ads.
Understood.
But the largest grocery chain shares of that are up 6% in the pre-market. It's getting ready to name a new CEO, according to people familiar. So the word on the street is that incoming CEO is named Greg Foran. He's a former Wall Street exec. He's credited with turning around Walmart's U.S. business about a decade ago. His strategy: cleaner stores, friendlier environment, lower prices, and he raised pay for employees. And so that has those shares up 6%. And this is big news for Kroger. It would be the first time an external candidate was ever named as CEO to Kroger. So they are, for the first time, apparently looking outside the company for the new leadership.
And Amazon, it seems, is looking for a new relationship with a new chip maker, and it's got that particular company's stock moving.
Exactly. If you are spending $185 billion, you will get a lot of friends. And its new friend is STMicro. STMicro announced that they will supply Amazon various semiconductors, including chips for connectivity and energy-efficient power. So kind of things that are going to this massive data center build-out where Amazon is spending so much of that money. So those shares are up 7% in pre-market. In exchange, Amazon gets warrants to acquire STMicro shares over 7 years. STMicro was seen as lagging in the AI trade. This is helping it kind of catch up to where some of its competitors are seen. So say Infineon, for example, was seen as being a bit farther ahead. This is seen as helping STMicro catch up.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.